I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Fucking A.
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is a review thanks to the Flying Ninja 1. Great guy on here. If you're watching, hope you come back to do videos again. I really enjoyed the videos you started doing years ago. This is a guy who definitely knows his action movies. And if anyone ever wants to join my Patreon, the link to that is down below. There's certain tiers, depending on which tiers, you can request certain things. Or if you're interested in directly requesting pretty much any type of video, the link to my PayPal is down below. But the film he wanted me to review today is a film called Broken Fist. It's also known as Broken Path. It's also known as, I think, Attack of the Yakuza. All of them are titles that do a disservice to the movie. This came out in 2008. I don't know if this has an official DVD. I believe the choreographer of Drive with Martha Costros worked on this. I could be wrong on that. But if so, I would believe it. You know how certain movies, or let me put it this way. You know how certain times you go, man, that movie was wall-to-wall action. And then sometimes you go, what, really? No, it wasn't. This movie is. This movie's literally a 90-minute film where the first 15 minutes is a setup. Our characters, a couple with a daughter, they're on a ranch, there's a housewarming party, the daughter goes off like on this trip. The two are settling in. Then bad guys come. There's about 4 or 5 bad guys. And the next hour and 15 minutes is pretty much non-stop fight scenes with this home invasion on a ranch. Because you find out that the lead character has a history with these guys and his past coming to bite him on the ass. I hope there's a DVD because this was for free on YouTube, and the picture quality could be better, but again, it's YouTube. So I would love to have this from my collection and see a cleaned up version of this because this was a lot of fun. I mean, the acting may not be the best, although I did not mind the lead guy, Johnny Bosch, I believe his name. I guess he was in the Power Rangers show. He was the second Black Power Ranger. And I guess like the first Green Turbo Ranger. My friend Fabio is a big Power Rangers guy. He's much more experienced because I didn't grow up with it. He did. He could tell me a lot more about this. So Fabio, if you're watching, feel free down below to talk about it. And also feel free to give this a watch. It's for free on YouTube. This is like a great action highlight reel for the guy. It seemed like, hey, I want to showcase what I can do. So again, I want to make a 90-minute movie where 15 minutes set up, get out of the way. The last time I saw a film like that, I mean, technically, funny, my friend Fabio was doing a Chuck Norris marathon, and he reviewed a film called Force Vengeance, which really is Chuck Norris kicking the shit out of people for 90 minutes, which is one of the reasons I love that movie. This is John Bosch fighting these 4 or 5 people for 75 minutes. I mean, I just kept feeling more and more bad for this John Bosch, because just throughout the film he's getting more and more damper with sweat, thrown around, cut here, beaten up here. And yeah, it's totally silly in the fact of when the same people are beating each other for that long a time, your chest would be caved in, every bone in your body would not move. Like, if with all the hits these guys do, after 5 minutes, they'd be out of commission. But you know what? You just say it's fantasy, you'd be right. You either go with it or you don't, and I did, because there's not many films that will do that. Literally be a wall-to-wall action movie, and I had a lot of fun with it. Again, the acting's not the greatest. The wife character, her acting's a bit suspect. John Bosch was fairly good. He has some off moments, but overall I did not mind him. I liked him. And again, just, you know, the bad guys have these creepy masks on, and some of them are creepier than others. Like this one guy's like fucking drooling, this weird stuff to it. And it's just, there's a lot of fun and hard work put into this. Like John Bosch, he worked his ass off for this. I was getting exhausted watching this guy fight and get his ass kicked and then fight some more. And but it was fun. I mean, in a good way. I just see people like getting bored, tired. I wasn't. To me, I'm like, this was cool to see. Because there's so many action films I've seen that are direct to video or that have like 5 minutes of action. This is like, let's do the opposite. So I'm for that. I mean, it's an action movie. I want to see the action. And you get fights with, you know, fights with a knife, 3-on-1 fights, fight amongst a scaffold. And then also, there's some pretty brutal moments in this. And I'll get to that when I get into spoilers. I would stop right now and go, I mean, if you don't end up liking the film, that's cool. To each their own. But if you're a sucker for martial arts movies and you just want to see, again, really 80% of the movie just wall-to-wall fight action. I mean that literally. Go watch it. Go watch it. Whether, you know, my friends Mike OCP, Efree, whoever's into this stuff, check it out. It'd be a lot of fun. Definitely take your mind off stuff going on. And again, I would love to add this to my collection. I don't know if this has gotten an actual release. I would hope so. But yeah, I mean, starting spoilers now. Some of the brutal stuff in this, like, I was surprised. Like, the lead guy fucks these guys up. There's one he cuts the guy's fucking head off with a machete. There's another where he stabs the guy on the crotch and fucking saws his damn arm off. I'm like, he like a little like saw, not a chainsaw, but a saw. I'm like, God damn. I mean, there's another where he's fighting and he rips the guy's ear off with his teeth and then stabs him to death. This one lady who's just been a bitch, and the evil lady, and it's like, oh God, I hope she gets her comeuppance. The lead guy fucking does a Jason Voorhees, twists her head in a 180 on the evil lady, after punching the shit out of her. I'm like, God damn. I mean, this does have some faults with his acting and and stuff, but and it's as simple of a story you can get. But goddamn, I was having fun. Goddamn, this is my kind of movie, man. Goddamn, I mean, sad to say, to be honest, a lot of people are not going to watch this review because, and it's cool. It seems like more people are more willing to watch a movie I rant on, which actually is humbling because they want to watch you in something. So I appreciate that. But I guess in rants I'm more over the top and silly. So I do appreciate that. But if I like a film, usually you get lower views. But I hope, people would give this movie a chance. I hope so, because at least for the, if you're tired of superhero comic book movies, you just, a movie that, what, more I think about it, I might have seen bits of this way back in the day on cable. Well, not that too back in the day. It's 2008, but I might have flipped this on TV and saw this somewhere. I could be wrong on that. Just like, this does seem familiar, like little bits here and there. But and then more in the twist, this guy who is helping him just, okay, hey, I'm not with them, I'm with you, we go back a long way. And then you find out at the end he's a turncoat asshole, which I didn't see coming. Maybe I'm stupid, but I did not see that coming. So, again, whether because of my idiocy or whatever, good job, movie. And then that fight was really cool. And I know this is the corny thing, but it does this thing quite a bit, which I enjoy. Is that the lead guy gets beaten and beaten, but then he hears his lady crying and screaming for help, or they say the wrong word and the hero rises up and then kicks ass. I'm a sucker for those kind of moments in action movies. I really am. I did, maybe because I grew up with Jean-Claude Van Damme and other guys. I miss that stuff in movies. Like, those are my type of comic book movies. What do you mean comic book? As in, yes, there's a fantastical element. Because no, they're not realistic movies, but they're fun entertainment popcorn movies. He's fucking using his own blood to blind the guy's face and just fucking kicks the guy's ass. Just bad fucking ass. And granted, there's a moment where the guy has our lead character, and the lead character's holding his daughter, and I'm like, just let go of the daughter and punch him. Just let go of the daughter and punch him. Like, why are you still holding on? The guy's like choking him. I'm like, just let your daughter go and punch him. Let her go and kick him. But it's like he can't do that, because then the wife spears the bad guy like with a pitchfork or something and finishes the job. So it's, I don't know, maybe he saw the wife come in and that's why he didn't do anything, but I would assume maybe that's why. Maybe that's a bit thin, anorexic even, but maybe that's it. But yeah, I mean, lean, mean fighting machine, and I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Johnny on Bosch, I don't know if he really went on to do anything movie-wise, but this is a good action highlight reel to see what he can do physically. He doesn't really have not a lot of opportunity to utilize any acting moments, but I mean, you could, if someone called this a glorified action highlight reel, or I don't know what the exact term would be, I can understand that, but again, I don't see that a lot. So it's actually pretty refreshing. And I would not mind seeing more of that kind of stuff. I really would not. Because again, you've seen so much of the other stuff where there's barely any action but 5 minutes. I've seen countless like direct-to-video Steven Seagal, Dolph Lundgren. I reviewed them on the channel where nothing really much happens, and then the few you do get of fight scenes that are really shitty. As I know you guys can do better. I've seen it. You guys do better. But I mean, I'd be fine with more action movies being like this. I really would. So I quite enjoyed this. I quite enjoyed this. But either way, yeah, check it out. It's for free on YouTube. Just type in, I don't know why it has so many titles, but either Broken Fist or Broken Path or 2008. Or just type Broken Fist, Broken Path 2008, wherever in the YouTube search it, and you should find it. If you don't like it, teach their own, but I had a ball with this. This was a lot of fun. So thanks for watching. Thank you once again, the Flying Ninja One. Thank you, man, for letting me know about this. This was a lot of fun. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. If you ever do a video or even in the comment section, please feel free. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.